yeah. I'll make a little... Let me grab that. A little crystal dragon fell at some point. Yes. Oh yeah, I gotta speak with Otto, but... There's new crafting recipes and stuff. Last I checked. Oh, they have a little sparring area. Hey, Joe. It didn't occur to me this was an elevator. Joe didn't come up with me. That's rude. Everything is to the right, so I'll talk to Otto and... Oh. I'll talk to Otto in just a second.
Does that one have blood on it?
Oh my god. Look at that!
Is
You've
it
got an
business
actual little...
or pleasure? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Increases limit break generation amount by 6% when taking damage. Increases limit break generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. That's low. Ooh, that's a little tempting, you know? Ability points earned in... honestly, maybe I'll swap out all 3 for those. And is it 25? No, 20... Yeah, 25... My brain stopped. Yeah. 25,500. She's having a time over there. I mean, I could... An elixir. Tempting. 12 seconds. For increases ignition. Okay. Let me double check to make sure we're selling.
And be thankful you got that much.
And be thankful you got that much. Oh.
You got out else?
These fucking... These orchestrians are gonna get me. Or I can get the necklaces and then get more money.
Finished, are you?
Yeah, give me 1 second, lady. What do I currently have? I won for... defense, attack, and then the punch will do 10% damage. Maybe at least the money one. I don't think I care too much about like how much experience. Like I don't feel like we're behind on experience. I'm gonna eat my words in 2 more streams. Just watch.
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
I'll get the money one. And that's it.
You'll not find a better price than that. Come again.
I put it to equip, but I didn't think about where it would put it. Don't want your timely things. Give me my defense.
Don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Goats! That's what his name was. Okay, well he's alive. Blackthorn is alive.
What do you want?
11 bolts. Oh.
Not bad.
Can't be upgraded,
If I do
but
say
you know.
so myself.
Oh, she looks nice. Not much like a greatsword, but you know, she looks nice. The oath. Oh. It's depressing. We'll look at it every so often. Where's the stories, man? Oh well. I don't think there's anything to change here. Oh, that's what I was trying to find. Oh, I didn't buy it yet, right? Tempting, though. Okay,
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out? There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
you're still here, Nectar. You're wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? All in good time, my fearless friend. All in good time. Ah, yes. I love a good hunt. Okay. So I was heading to some bunks. This is...
I trust I'm not intruding.
Jeez.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Oh, Lord. History.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason, she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Oh. He's gained a library.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On gods and men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, They are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Let me see if there's anything I
Is there
can
something
add.
I might assist you with, Clive? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Okay.
You wish to study the tomes?
Now we're Sid the Outlaw.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Oh, her hair got so much longer.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Have we any more
Knuckle pies. Special alerts.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Hey? What's up? What is that symbol? The state of the oh, that's the... Goblin coin. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. Oh, poor Gav. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
Oh, that
It's
didn't
more than
close.
that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Oh, he's got an outfit change. Okay, I kind of like this better.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Do you have anything, Martha?
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Skip.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Still no quest board? Okay. I don't need a historian. I got one side quest. That's a name. The shelves. Where do we go for like quests now? I'm assuming, yeah, that was down. Hold on, I want to explore. Probably easier to go this way. Nope, hold on. Pass the black hammer.
Does that one have blood on it?
This plank will have to be replaced.
Nearly half the crates were lost to bandits.
Nearly half the crates were lost to bandits. Oh. What part am I at? Oh, I wanted the down first.
Where did I put that sack?
Oh wow, look at that.
Won't be long now, Martel. You'll try your apple soon enough.
Head botanist. Excuse me? More bowl. That the only thing I can learn here? Okay, well, I guess... yeah, I guess that's it for looking here. Ah, the glare.
Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish my sums.
Well then hurry up and finish them. We need 3 for curling geese.
Pearl and coral and geese. It's a little blocked here.
Go on, eat up. You won't grow fat pecking at hay.
Chickens.
Sid, what's the special occasion? You're welcome to join us for a spell, if you think Jill won't mind.
The tail tattler. Now I'm just looking around, ladies. Thank you for your time. It's been enlightening. Wrong way. We can go out through here. Oh. Just gonna take a look. I feel like this is an upgrade, lady. What do you think, Tarya? Not the sickly cough. Alright.
If you need volunteers, just say the word. A dab hand when it comes to the old fisticuffs.
I'm a dab hand when it comes to the old fisticuffs. Okay, what is this side quest called?
Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock.
They're really bullying Tet
assuming we have
for
any pitch,
the amount of
which
lemon
we
tarts
don't.
that he eats.
Not me bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Yeah, that's what I thought that fucking title was.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Oops, that's not the one I wanted. Well, it's the only side quest around, so get to it. Forgot I wasn't playing like Dragon Age Inquisition where I was just kind of sliding off of cliffs.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Oh. Sure. I forgot I had to be close for that. Definitely an overkill. Oh, that's what we need anyways.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Ooh. Yes. It's only 5 points of a difference, but I mean, it's still, you know, 5 points more. Badge of Might +1.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Interesting. Oh, and there's still more in this general area to explore.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
What are you after?
Hello there.
Hello. Hey, Soul. So I just need the founder's footsteps. Oh no, there's still 2 more.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much. Oh yeah, we can...
A fair trade.
Honestly, I may as well.
Is that everything? A fair trade. Is that everything? I wanted one of those. Is that everything?
Is that everything? What am I at? 12,000? I'm gonna hold on. For the founder's
Take care out
footsteps.
there, eh?
Or I can keep holding on for whatever that $50,000 one was. 50,000 gil. Welcome.
If those horses touch an arrow on Martha's head. Oh, kill
Bah.
Look. Up ahead.
That's the lady that works with Martha.
Martha.
Oh, that is Martha.
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Damn.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even
Can I have
for
this
the
item?
Empire.
Thank you. That's too far now. I keep jumping on them when I mean to smack and then bring them down. How are you doing, Jill? Am I out? I missed. Sorry, Torval.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
There's no way they don't see a scar on my
Bitch
fucking
of an
face.
innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night.
Alright,
and
who's your
welcome
special
lasting
ass?
Dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Shit. They should definitely be hit by this. Had to be done. I had to give them all of the good abilities first.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Yeah, let's search the area, I guess.
Found her.
Oh.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Cid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Cid! Where are you? Cid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
FFXVI jump. Alright, let's go, Torgal. Oh, okay. That's one I gotta go around for. I wish I had a chocobo. Wink wink, nudge nudge, wild chocobos. Oh. Mr. Clive does not wish to get his boots wet. An Ahriman? Friend? A hunt! A hunt! Notorious marks. Clive defeating notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also materials may be used. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Woo! Alright, Torgal. Okay. I don't remember. Oh, shit. Wow, look at me. Okay, you, first of all. He's not gonna stay still for this.
Too slow.
Oh, shit. Thunderstorm comes back pretty fast, actually. Okay, I was gonna be like, if that wasn't a shit ton of damage, I don't know what would be. Oh, I got it on me. I don't want to be in that, though. I feel like I'm going into a shit ton of things. There we go. Shit.
better already.
No, 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 no. Fuck me. It just moved. Oh shit, wrong one. Before you actually cause it on the lightning bolts and thunderstorm? Yeah. It is just the Final Fantasy XIV Armin, but don't they all
You didn't see that coming.
vaguely look the same? Hold on. Don't disappear. Hold on. Don't disappear. Hold on. Don't disappear. First hunt. Wow. Don't I have Jill? Oh, no, she's exploring somewhere else, I think. More field of view. Thank you very much. I can turn off Clive. I'm gonna say no. That's fair. To be honest, I don't really remember. Yeah. Maybe a little roll? No roll. Little off. A little brightness. Keith thinks I'm blind. Color. Oh. Okay. Wild. Wild that is an option. But to be honest, so if I send that to my friend on PlayStation, totally could make this a profile picture. First hunt. Wow, something or other. Oh, oh. Look at that. Sure. But yeah, no, this looks just like an HD version of a 14 Ahriman. Where am I going? Now Nectar has to open up the hunt board for me.
That must be the bridge.
Give me this. Beep, 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 beep. What was that from again?
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Oh yeah.
What of the Imperials?
Listen, sir.
A pyre was made.
It's been a long
It's
time.
more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Okay. I did my first hunt. Yes, let me fast travel. Lazy. Oh, so what are you doing, Martin?
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Bad.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you.
Second rating? Oh, ew.
This was all my fault.
Imagine rating.
How?
Life is a raid, and I have hit all of the. I'm getting hit by all the mechanics.
I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
This tier was easy.
In ordinary times, you would have been right.
That's kind of good.
Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you
What
that
the
Gav
fuck
has returned.
happened in Final Fantasy XI? Oh, what happened in 12?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need.
11, 12,
I'll be ready
13,
should
those
the
Arimans are
Imperials
bad
come calling.
Arimans.
Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young
Why didn't you finish,
curse
Morin? I don't remember that thing in 15. Oh, it was introduced in the window. Okay, and the Royal Edition, so I would have seen it. I don't know then. It's a fishing lure. Disney World. We'll finish it when you have time, I guess. Return to the hideaway. Hello? What does that mean? Oh, you missed the funniest side quest title. I want these to go away. Surely. Surely nothing else will be titled as funny.
We're best off staying where we
Make
are for now,
those.
I reckon. We're not to move.
Are you gonna tell me I can ride a chocobo soon?
You there!
I'll take your chocobo.
Handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
I gotta save the chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why?
What if the
they
leader is
saved me
actually
from a
our
gang of
chocobo?
footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Okay.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me?
It's been 18 years.
Luckiest
That is
bird in all the world.
true.
She's a hero to us locals.
But hear me out.
Don't worry.
13 since you can
her
climb
when
time,
you see
skip,
her,
and then
right
5
enough.
after this. I think, yeah.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
Yeah.
And give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
But, like, you know. What is the lifespan of a chocobo? Do we truly know?
Whiteheart.
Sit down. Well, this will lead down eventually.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Help is on the way, duties. That was almost, I don't think I kept it. That was almost a, an audio redemption. A blurb audio redemption. And then I was like, who's really gonna be using this? And now it's me.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
I'd be using it. Anyone remember Mrs. Doubtfire?
Brave birds.
I love that movie.
Looks like they went that way.
Looks like they went that way. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh. Huh. Looks like I have to go that way anyways. Yeah. Let me grab this item and then we'll go. Come on, Joe. Look at that. Ah, lovely. Where are we at for... Ah. About halfway there. There's no way I won't get Judgment Bolt. Look at that. Fucking beautiful.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Good.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Y'all have blunt, rusted
But don't say I
swords.
didn't warn you.
Oh, wrong. That's fucking great. Hello, sir? Oh, that's not what I wanted, but you know what? Honestly, sure. What? Alright, I see you. I see you. Oh. Should've done that one first. Oh, no, he's in it, he's in it. Ow. Ooh. Okay. Ow.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
Do you know her, boy? Listen. Look at me calling shit out. Fuck you, so... She's old. She's an old lady now.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
I'm glad they didn't kill her off screen.
And you found yourself a flock.
Now she's a chocobo hero.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully
Unscathed.
They did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
Oh yeah, she's a giant old lady.
Cost a princely sum.
And we don't know how old she was at the start. It had to have been like at least a year.
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
We love ambrosia in this household.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
You don't know me.
That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
People are so fucking stupid.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
True, but like also, that's like the third or second person maybe that has been like, you're not a bearer. But it's like, there's a big old scar in the shape of a bearer symbol on my face. Dumb. Queh. Ambrosia. Jukbo unlocked. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia and X to mount the Chocobo. Perfect. I hit the wrong button to make it. Ah.
Come on.
So gallop. The drifting is something else. Main in R3 to dismount. Okay.
Be safe.
Ah. Love you, bye. No other side quests currently, but I bet you now we will unlock the hunt board. Manned by a Moogle.
Where's Gav?
We are already up.
That broom's as ragged as...
Yeah, this way.
So Mather's all right.
Yep.
All in good time still? Come on. I have done a hunt. It was a C rank. For you to see what I'm capable of.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
alive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
It is kind of
If
rude.
it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for? Eh? Huh?
Eh? Huh? Oh, they're back. Where are you located, motherfucker? Oh, now I can use this fucking board? Glad the hot doctor survived. Yeah. Otto's counter is now open. Okay, line reports, Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt board. What is the Patron's Whisper? I've noticed I was getting little currencies, little points. The Hunt board I understand, the line reports we looked at. Renown, that is renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree, the Patron's Whisper. Okay.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
That broom's as ragged as
Alright. Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew that already. Hunts were fun. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Kupo, I'm the mightiest of all the Moogles. No fiend of the fuck you. So I need to slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Thank you, Kupo. It's so good to find someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets that get posted on the board, so if there's anything you need to know, Kupo, I'm your Moogle. What we got? I did one. Oh no. Belphegor. Ooh, but that's 10,000 gil. 10,800. This is less, but the Angel of Death. I can at least... So do I have to, like, remember where they're generally located? Clairview, Sanbreck, and the Broken Hilt, Rosaria. We got any... Let's look at you real quick.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Talk of the Tea House. What is this? Oh, crates. Okay, so it's a crate and it can. One meteorite. The blood axis. This one has ability points.
Here you are.
I have 55 still. Okay, never mind.
All yours.
Oh, that's not spending. Okay.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Clive. Here you
Live. Okay.
Seen enough?
So now I have to... Well, first off, what the fuck? Hux... Crycliffe. I can't go anywhere else in the meantime. The dragon's airy. Why is there a... Oh. Man, that's such a long way back. Hold on.
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe. Not that I'm planning a journey.
I was gonna go through the lower area. In a moment of forgetting, I could go through here.
Perhaps they're old enough for the Simpsons. And you say Sid built this place? Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
I'm making Clive skip over there.
It won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only
More
is it
like
ready,
murdered, but
it's
sure.
actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Fine.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
All the way back up to the mess.
So Mather's all right.
Yeah. You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since.
Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you.
God damn it, go tell
Well,
him yourself.
I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's... The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
That was sad, but sweet. And we leveled. Okay. We should be... yeah. Good to go here. And I obviously can't go anywhere. There's no side quests anywhere for me. Let's go. I just... yeah. Talk about it. Yep. Okay. Let's try that again.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end. How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
Okay.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
I just want to get this item, please. Thank you.
Let's go.
Faster!
Oh shit, look at that. Jill is on one too. Wow. Forced off immediately.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right. You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Interesting. Night Terrors. Equestrian role.
Keep to the roads now.
Oh wait.
I ain't got
Excuse
much,
me.
but what's mine is yours, for a price. I'll find it a good home. I reckon that's fair. I'll find it a good home. Keep to the roads now.
Okay.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions? 100? I heard they were 1,000. You seen them, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Well, what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Music is not making me comfortable.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here,
but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Too
We
soon.
shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats.
Ow.
In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha,
Hi, Winters.
who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Okay, just moving forward. Oh, you.
Fly, Ambrosia.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
It's over. All yours, Torgal. Let's go.
Might be more. There's more wiggle room here. Shoji is a good. I'm getting a little hungry. For whatever reason, I ate pretty close to stream time too. There's stuff there, so let's Ooh, I want an ice cream sandwich. Good to know they still do that. What's up with this one? Okay. Funny chest. Oh.
More of my mother's men.
Oh. Actually, it's back, so we're just gonna... Quick and clean. More like simple and clean. When you walk away... Where the fuck am I? This is the button I meant. Oh, too far. Nice.
Whoever you are there.
Oh. I had a feeling I was too far over. Oh. Oh. Well, yeah. Actually, that's kind of rude.
Blood, Clive.
You stretch.
It's still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show
Anyways.
you the true shield of Rosaria.
It's less fun when they're not grouped up. Oh, I don't have... There it is. Now it's ready. Absolutely the fuck not. Alright. Joe, can you take care of the person that's 1 health, please? Okay.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Do you think they're looking for Joshua and whoever that one girl is?
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Oh, interesting. I was wondering when we would get that down.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Clearly the bearers here were
Yes.
killed upon her command.
We can't leave them here like this.
But they're all very
But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Yeah. Is it this way then? Yeah. Okay. There's still like bodies on the ground. That dude's on a fucking...
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. That'll do, girl.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
It's all the same thing.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
There is an item down there.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Nice.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, good enough for
Fuck off.
Wee little Sarah's starving.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stall. Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Oops. I want to be able to touch that at some point.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Ah. Magic uses.
Not.
Darn, he missed out. Well, it's real pathetic of them.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Is that Sam? Sam and Dean?
Blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
And we took out a good chunk of their people, too.
But
Oops.
we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why,
We have a half
I
sibling?
don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
It's the Archduke's son. Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord.
Oh. But this belt is ass. Wonder if I could make it.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Ah, fuck it.
What is it you require? Of course, my lord. Our thanks, my lord.
Slightly better protection.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
So we shall. Black or right? More like red and blue, because I'm about to be beating them. Oh, yeah. Now we have, Wade. Hopefully.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
I guess black and blue. And red.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to
Still
Stillwater.
taking time.
Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky I did.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
A bitch with a
What
staff.
is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! Forest area!
Forest area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Yeah? Yeah?
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Oh, hello. I'm gonna trust them to go ahead and finish off the people.
More dragons.
Do not come here, sir.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
I was hoping you'd be caught in the crossfire by now. There we go. Why would I let him finish his speech? Ah, for fuck's sake.
Albeit a misguided one.
Goddamn dragoons and their goddamn dramaticness.
Our point that this land is in dire need.
Shut up, Soul.
Of cleansing.
I can already feel you typing. Shit. Right into it. Fair enough. Did I ever I did not set it off. Now he's got it. Honestly, I would fucking love to have high/double jumps in this game. Ah, beautiful. That is, in fact, enough. I hit him with every fucking ability.
No one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finish him.
You done? You done jumping? Damn, right when I was gonna fucking... What did I put on? There we go. No, you shut up, Winters. How about that? Imperial Link. Crafting. More crafting. More crafting nonsense. I hope I can get better gear.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Looks like I can get a new little reward.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
We have so many marks. So many little seals.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
You're telling me... Okay.
If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
He said, I don't need no soldiers, I am the soldier.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
Can't we just use, like, you know, the gift of the Phoenix and be like, oh, look at my flames.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
That is so cute.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou
It
might
looks like
see
he
thy
used to play a little knight. Little night theatrics.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
The best way to show someone you're you is to
You always were
say or
fond
do
of
something
that
that
scene from the Saint of the Sanctuary.
only they would know.
Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Yeah, everyone thinks Clive is dead. Well, except for those that already know us. Like the Hideaway people.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
The woman we knew was already a bitch as it was.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
I love that.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path.
I mean, you already are.
To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive.
He's so supportive.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Okay. I wanted to see if I could upgrade stuff anyways. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Back, are ya? So, what'd it be?
Do you think this is gonna be the best we got for now? I'm gonna be unable to make it. I can't upgrade them either. Interesting.
Anything else?
Anything else?
Is it business or pleasure?
Human Tamer's arm guards is what we have on. Hello, Shay. What is happening, baby?
I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I'm not much bothered either way.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes.
Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Delicious in dungeon.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic!
Laios, it's all about
Thank you.
Senshi.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
I don't even think I'm allowed there right now. Oh, I am. Okay. Someone else has something?
I could have sworn we had a few more. Typical nobles.
How did we never hear
Oh, yeah.
about these Guardians of the Flame?
Same way that...
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
The Berserker ring.
You earned this.
Expand renown to unlock. 100!
may
I
have
could
more
do that.
for ya.
Okay. Clairview and Broken Hills. Oh. Oh, Clairview is over here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And then, what was the other one? Dragon's Hilt? No. What was it? The Broken Hilt Rosaria, which I don't think I can get to right now. Yet. Oh, the broken hilt is over here. Hello, Shay. What's up? Big baby. Big baby. What are the chances it's over here? I can only have one mark. I missed, but that's okay. Bug sapper. Yeah, look at me and my instincts. Come on, Shay. Hurry up. I'll see you over there. You didn't touch anything? Perfect.
A wild wyvern. Numerous area.
That's kind of rude. I didn't want to use the high one.
Nice try.
Oh. There you go.
Nice try.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. There we go. What are we on? Wrong one. Nope. Right into it. Ooh. That's okay. Well, that's my first death. Made a few bad calls on that one. What we got?
It's us or them.
Oh, that seemed to follow it. Oh. Not what I wanted. I can't see, that's my problem here. There we go. Money. Oh, okay.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Okay, we're gonna very quickly go do the other one as well. Or was it Northreach? And then I'm gonna leave the side quest and the continuation of the questing for next weekend. I'm getting somewhere around Clearview. I'm getting a little hungry, and that means I have to actually cook something. Because I don't have anything prepared for today. What was this one supposed to be? White Angel or something like that? Death Angel. Has to be that thing, right? It's like a Gerudoling. Aruna, rank C. Interesting. Oh, getting out of that.
This isn't gonna be easy.
Nope.
I needed that.
Ow. Ooh, okay. There we go. You know, I don't know. Can be leveled. Yay.
Rest well. I know I will.
Okay, well now I can remove this, go back to the hideaway. But hopefully no more Garuda sisters. Go over to the mess.
Typical nobles.
He has things for me. Let's double check the board real quick. Okay, perfect. That's what I like to see. Things being crossed off as dead.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Interesting. Ooh, orchestrion. 350 is the next goal overall.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
How are you doing? Anything
How
catch
you
your eye?
doing?
Think you can help?
There are new billets being
Let's pick this
posted
up too. We'll do them next week, but let's see
am I
what's up
glad to
here.
see you.
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Yet normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So,
In it.
what you say?
Sure.
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Okay. Well. This is a good spot to leave off for today, I think. Oh, that was the button I wanted. And then we'll come back to this next week. I think, yeah, I think that's a good time.